done with their new song. It's been almost over a year since Kamikaze, and many people have made their voices heard about what they felt about it, including many mumble rappers that I didn't name on this list. So in the song Homicide, both Logic and Eminem went off on all of them, continuing to state how terrible mumble rappers are, as well as noting that they will save rap themselves, because they're one of the few maintaining what rap is and should be. It's an interesting song, and the music video is honestly rather hilarious as it involves stunt doubles. Just go.
Is the big unveiling of your statue. 2 o'clock, there's going to be a big, it's called what, the Shacktown celebration, something like that?
I think so.
I think so as well. And everybody's going to come. Who's going to be there? Who are your former teammates that will be there?
I hope all of them. I hope Kobe's there. I hope Brian Shaw's there. Rick Fox.
So you don't send out a paperless post or anything like that? No Eve.
Let's do this.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I like vaccines, you know.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I like vaccines. I
mean,
am
not
vaccinated.
everybody does, I know.
The problem that a lot of people have is that this was fast-tracked, and they get nervous about
They do. They do.
possible potential side effects, and we don't know what those are going to be. And then there's a lot of people that are very uncomfortable with the idea of getting very sick after they take the vaccine, which seems to happen with 80% of the people that take it. And so they're concerned about that.
Wait, 80% of people who are taking this vaccine?
Yes.
That's not what I heard.
Well, that's what Bill Gates has said.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
wanna
know if we.
see it?
I don't know if we can look it up.
Yeah, we'll play it for you. Pull it off of. I
Yeah.
know it's weird when people say that. People are like, wait, what? It's on my Instagram. There's an interview with Bill Gates where he's talking about. I believe this is the Moderna vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
The Pfizer vaccine has a very similar effect because it's the way this mRNA vaccine works. They've taken the common cold vaccine and added this to it.
Right.
So your body develops these proteins to fight off, but you get sick.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can say, I don't know, you know, I mean, I read the sort of report, the readout from Pfizer and Moderna, BioNTech, and they said there were very few serious side effects. I mean, I don't know serious or not. I mean, I got the flu shot, you know, whenever it was a couple months ago, and you know, my arm hurt for a couple days.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
just the shot site.
I wouldn't do it just for
That's
fun.
just the injection.
Yeah.
Site. Your body didn't feel bad, right?
But it was fine, you know.
Yeah.
I felt okay.
This is different than that. This is different than that, and there's a consequence to taking this. And I'm not saying that I won't take it. I will. And if it's safe, I will encourage other people to take it too. But there's a reality of taking this particular vaccine that it's going to make a lot of people feel like shit, and it'll last a couple days. And look, you can play that video. Oh,
Okay.
but it's in the feed. It's in the IGTV. But if you just go to my Instagram feed from the last time, the Dylan Jones episode, that's just what it is. Hold up, you went way too far.
Going on there.
Go way up, way up. Hold on, keep going. Wait a minute, did they remove it?
I don't know about you, but I get so bored of having the same meals every week. Sometimes I want something.
You guys are gonna hate me for this.
What?
You know what I want? I want one one example, Eddie, of why we should believe the Earth is flat. That's what I want.
Are you kidding me?
You son of a bitch! I want it so bad, and I am high and drunk.
I don't. We can
And
talk
you
about
guys want it
flat
too.
Earth as long as it's a joke and it's funny.
I'm
Because
cool.
if it gets angry,
Dude,
then it's not fun.
I'm not married to that.
If it's
round.
if it's jokey,
I'm not married to it.
Eddie, I want you to-
Jokey.
listen,
Convince me that it's flat.
There's no way I could do that, man.
God, really? There's
It would
not
take-
one
it would-
example?
It takes about a year and a half of like one.
Year and a half? That's too much.
Very hard. The indoctrination's so strong. You look at your son's cartoons, it's all space. I look at all my shit, all the shit my son likes. His everything is there taking space.
I'm doing
Wars.
research on this currently.
Space.
I want to direct everyone to hashtag space is fake. 'Cause I've been doing research on
check
space
that
being
out.
fake.
Check
Is that real?
out.
That's a real site?
Yeah, hashtag space is fake is something I'm investigating for my next hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for legitimately looking deep into
Dude,
people
flat
that
Earth, there's
flat
so much
earthers
material
mock
there.
them.
They're
Flat
so-
Earth is like, what? Space is fake. What?
No.
You dumb
You
motherfucker.
flat earthers
No,
like
it's the
flat
same
earthers
thing.
walk
chill.
away
No,
from
it's the same thing.
Okay.
You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong.
Is
Well,
everybody
Eddie,
that
I've
believes
got to
the flat-
think this is not
everybody-
very organized.
No, what I'm saying is
I got to think I
everybody
couldn't
that
have it
thinks-
all wrong.
No,
There's no way.
anybody that thinks the Earth is flat, they totally don't believe what we're taught about what's above us. So when
the
people
sun?
say space
Wait a
is
minute.
fake,
As evil
they
What about the
mean-
sun?
They
So
mean
shall I.
all the stuff, information we're getting. You're lying about that shit. That it's not that it doesn't exist. Of course it exists. We see
Right,
it.
of course.
But space is fake sounds ridiculous. Like
There's something
we're
up
looking
there.
at it and it's fake. That's ridiculous. That's
just
not what
the
it means. It
Truman
means
Show.
that all the information we got about all
We're
those
off.
lights in the sky.
Yeah. Something
They're
else?
lying. They're lying to
NASA's
us.
lying?
They're lying to us.
Why would NASA lie?
And there's a reason,
Well,
and
why
I can sit
wouldn't
here
they
and tell you,
lie?
but you guys don't want to hear it.
Hold on.
Wouldn't they?
So I
We'll
don't
give
want
you-
to talk
can you give
about
us the cliff notes?
it. The cliff notes are man.
Have you studied any kind of a?
He doesn't need to,
from-
B. Let's hear just a few of it.
The goal has always been for the most powerful emperors is a one world government. They always wanted a one world government. All the Roman emperors, they tried to figure out, they tried to do different combinations. How about and they would fall, and a new emperor would come and go, you know what? I'm gonna fucking rule
World
the world
domination, in other words.
Aztecs.
I'm not gonna let my soldiers get married. That way, we'll have a stronger army. They have different philosophies. Everyone believes different shit. But they all wanted a one world government. There's no way to have a fucking one world government. If nobody's into that shit. Not even other rulers from small countries are like, one world government? That's gonna put me out of a job. Fuck your one world government. People that don't know shit about politics don't want a one world government. There's no way you're gonna sell a one world government. It's impossible. The only way to make a one world government work is to have the people embrace it. They have to want it because nobody wants it. So the trick is to make people want it, to embrace it. There's only one way. There's only one way.
Joe, this is very
You're gonna
important.
miss
I've
out
heard
on
this. I know this.
Okay. I don't know.
The only way, and they've known this forever. The Vatican knew this. The Vatican, the Pope wanted to rule the world. They all knew it, but they couldn't do it. They all knew it, but they knew one way, but there's no way how they're
What's
gonna
the
pull it
one
off.
way, man?
The only way is if there was
Ready
some
for battle.
extraterrestrial threat from up above us. That would be the only way to have everyone embrace the one world government. They all knew that for years.
But it didn't work
That's
so
the
far.
plan. They could never
It's a
make
shitty
it work.
plan, though.
They didn't have the technology 500 years ago. The Vatican knew about it. They wanted it. And you go to the Vatican, you see paintings.
I'm back.
That paintings of like
Have you been there?
UFOs with aliens in them. And back when I used to believe in UFOs, but before I figured out that UFOs they want us to believe in UFOs. They're preparing us for a fake alien invasion. That's always been the plan. A one world government. The only way to do it is to get us to embrace it. And the only way to embrace it is from an alien attack. Ronald Reagan talked about it many times at the UN, CFR. He talked about it. He goes, wouldn't it make? He looked at all the leaders of the nation of the world and said, wouldn't it make our lives easier if we just had some kind of extraterrestrial threat? He said that shit. He said that in front of the UN.
Now it's my turn.
Like he's trying to get everybody into
I don't think he ever said that,
believing. No, he said that many times. He's done video many times.
Ronald Reagan?
And what Ronald
Ever
Reagan?
heard of him,
and
Brian?
while-
Ever heard
I've
of him?
listened to
George
a lot of
Bush
speeches.
was vice president.
Right.
He was talking about, and there's many videos of him saying, we are what lies before us. He's in front of the nation doing a State of the Union address, saying what lies before us is the opportunity to forge a new world order, an order. Because he's talking about like.
Do you think that means the space is fake?
Yes. No. When people ask me why would they fake space, it's always been about a fake alien attack. You can't have a fake alien attack.
I've never heard a politician ever talk about
You can't have a fake alien attack without space.
But I've never heard a politician
You
talk
have to have
about
space first. So they always, you know who promoted space more than anybody? Who wanted
Nazis.
Who wanted Nazis?
Russians.
But before the Nazis, you know who wanted
Cavemen.
space? No, the Vatican.
Mayans.
The Vatican. They have all the biggest, they have all the astronomers. They're all Jesuit, Vaticans, all of them. All the ones that are giving us this information about space, they all come from the Vatican. The Vatican has the most
the
powerful
Vatican said
telescope.
that the Earth...
You know what the name of the
Wait a
Vatican
minute, the
telescope
Vatican
is?
doesn't have the most powerful
Yes, they
telescope.
do. You know what its name is?
What
It
is
has
it
the
called?
most powerful telescope, the Vatican. And you know what name it is? I've
What?
done the research on YouTube.
on YouTube.
But you know what the name of this? Do you know what
Isn't
the
the biggest
name
one in
of
Chile?
this? The most powerful telescope in the world. It's in the Vatican. You know, Lucifer.
Lucifer's
What?
dick balls. Lucifer's dick and balls.
I've never seen this fucking telescope.
Yeah, it's legit, dude. I think the biggest one's in Chile. I think they have to be in high
It's in the
altitude.
Vatican.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the Vatican.
You guys didn't. So when people ask me why would they fake all this shit?
Well, I don't think that's the biggest telescope,
This
Eddie.
is just a crazy theory. I'm just.
It certainly
I'm
is.
retired.
I've never
Theory.
heard
Here's the
It's funny.
thing: these
It's a funny theory.
But Eddie, these new Chile Very Large Array telescopes that they're creating are fucking gigantic, and they take over enormous pieces of land.
Listen, I
For-
was with you.
Google
I
the
was with
Very
you.
Large
Listen, I was with
Array.
you. It's called the Very Large Telescope. I watched the documentary with you at your house. It was like 2001, and
Yeah, I
it said in
think-
5 years
Yeah.
they're putting the documentary about them putting together the Very Large Telescope in Chile, and they're talking about by the year 2005. We're gonna have 3 telescopes linked with a computer to make us. We're gonna see further into space than ever before. None of that shit came.
What are you
There's-
talking about?
None
I
of
think
that shit came.
is that
They
up?
said-
Is the Very Large Array up yet? Nope,
It's a very
not up.
large telescope.
But I know they
all
have
images-
they have them in Hawaii.
Isn't it weird that every space documentary, all the series, I had them all, Joe had them all, we watch them all the time. I try to remember all the shit about a neutron star and a supernova. I was balls deep, me and Joe were balls deep into space. And then every now and then, we'd watch this documentary after documentary, Morgan Freeman, Universe. We had
that
all
shit
that
was
shit.
good.
I DVR'd all that shit. Anything that said space.
Will Smith
I was
has a new
fucking
one.
ball. I thought I was better than people and shit because I knew so much about space. And every now and then I'd watch all that shit and wonder, what? This is all cartoons.
Eddie, why not? But
This is all
hold on a
cartoons.
second.
And then I go, okay, whatever. And then I keep watching. All DVDs on space are all CGI. There's nothing real. And everyone watches that. They believe it. The narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Once you go flat, you never go back. Listen,
This is a campaign.
Listen, they're lying to us about everything,
Yes.
dude.
Who is they, though?
It's not about.
Who are
it's not
they,
about
Eddie?
belief.
They, Eddie, who's
Here's the one
they?
thing. Here's the one thing I want to say.
Okay.
It's like it's not that we believe something ridiculous and you don't believe it. We're gullible. We're gullible. We believe some weird shit about the flat earth. We believe some weird shit. You don't believe it. You're smart. It's not about that. It's about we actually don't know what we're on, and we always say that. We don't know, but based on all the shit that we got by the mainstream, we don't believe that.
Here's what
you believe that.
I
so
think-
it's not that we believe something crazy and you don't because you smell it, the bullshit.
But isn't there a
It's like
scientific- isn't there a
we look
scientific
at it different.
tradition?
We look
Eddie,
at it
hold
totally
on, they
different.
told
We
you,
look at it as
Brian.
you believe
you use
all
this-
the
hold
shit
on,
from
Bubba,
NASA.
you
Hold
use-
on. And we don't believe any of that
Yeah,
shit.
but you use
So
that.
we don't
Wait,
believe
wait,
that
Eddie,
shit.
you use that microphone. You use a cell phone, right?
It's science.
Hold on.
I believe it.
That's science.
I believe it.
Okay, why do
I
you believe in
it.
that? And why
Because
don't you
I don't
believe?
need a study. I don't need to read something to verify.
But you
It's
benefit
not
from
scientism
science.
I experience
You
it.
benefit from
I know
science
it.
every day.
I know. I love
listen,
So why wouldn't you
I
believe
wanna-
that
I
those-
think we
I
gotta
love
cut this off. It's 10 o'clock.
Man, we gotta get out of here.
I
It's 10
love
o'clock.
science.
Come see me in Vancouver at the Vogue Theater and in Salt Lake City at Wise Guys March 1 and 2.
I love science too.
I
and,
love science. I don't want to fight. I want to laugh about it. I'm an idiot. I believe in flat Earth. I'm crazy. That's all you need to know.
range of electric and plug-in cars from MG. It's a new era.
Surprise!
MG.
I'm
Electric
back.
for everyone.
Posted this photo, or someone posted this photo. This is back on set.
Oh man,
And you ran into the Coming to America sequel, Wesley and Eddie Murphy.
That's the Black Mount Rushmore.
Bring it on. Ready for battle.
That's fantastic. It really is.
Man, that day was so beautiful.
Where were you?
So we're on, that's at Tyler Perry Studios, and
How
we
is
didn't
that?
know each other. It is fantastic. We didn't know each other. We were going to be there. They were finishing up Coming to America too, and we were finishing up Bad Boy, and it was a knock on the door, and it was Wesley, and we were like, oh! So we were hanging. He was like, yo, let's go knock on Eddie's door. So we went over and knocked on Eddie's door. And it was just one of those beautiful moments. The four of us there at the newly opened Tyler Perry Studios, which used to be a former Confederate Army base, that's been transformed into Tyler Perry Studios. So yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fantastic.
Have you known Eddie?
I met Eddie when I first came to LA. Eddie's one of those dudes that is like the standard of excellence. So every young comedian and black actor, you want to test yourself with Eddie.
Yeah.
You want to see, but he's the truth, man.
Did you see him on SNL?
Yes, he's
Great.
Love that guy. Love that guy.
Let's set the stage. Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life. All right, so it's 25 years later from the first movie, and what we tried to do that was really critical and important to me is not try to just do the old movies again.
Yeah.
I was like, to take into consideration the time, and to take into consideration how the characters would have grown, and the reason it took so long is because I didn't want to make it just as a cash grab. Hey, everybody loves sequels. Let's just do a sequel.
Yeah.
And I had fumbled a couple of my last sequels. I wasn't happy with the Men in Black sequel, and I just really wanted to make sure that this was a standalone film that people would have a real brand new experience.
People are buzzing. It's crazy. I mean, the trailer alone, I was like, oh, they're back. This is so much fun.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Y'all gonna love it. Because I say that a lot. I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I say y'all gonna love it and y'all not gonna love it. Because sometimes I've seen it and I know y'all not gonna love it, but it's an expensive movie. But this time, this movie is out of here. It is so good. If you like the first two at all, there are scenes in this movie because it's really about friendship and about the reality of what it's like when somebody's life takes a different turn.
Yeah.
You're ready to go one way and your partner's ready to go another direction.
At this point, your family. Really.
Yeah, and it's like that. There's some really powerful scenes about friendship and some of the funniest stuff you are ever going to see. Martin Lawrence is genius in this film.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's also a little part in the movie too where you're like,
don't give nothing away.
No, I won't give it away.
Oh, spoiler.
But no.
Doing.
Well, you feel like
you're gone mad.
No, I wouldn't do that. But there's where you're kind of feeling like you're older.
Yeah.
And it's like a midlife type of crisis thing. But you look so young. Do you feel like
I'm trying to hang on. Yeah, no, there were a couple of the action sequences that I was like, ooh, You know, because I started and I told myself I was doing all of my stunts. I was doing, you know, Tom Cruise was just hanging on the side of an airplane
Yes.
at 50.
Yes.
I was like, man, I'm better than Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Do it.
And I did like 2 stunts,
Now
and I
it's
was
my
like,
turn.
I'm not better than Tom Cruise.
I'll let him do that. Yeah. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Will Smith in Bad Boys for Life. Take a look at this.
Bring it on.
Put your seatbelt on. Yeah, that's how we do it now. Right.
Shut down.
Whoa, Mike. Overtown's a no-go. Way out people here. Dangerous people. We're dangerous people.
Enemy rampage.
You might want to pull over for a minute. I need to check you out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Wait, Play low. Marcus needs to pull over for a second. Hey, can we get a timeout?
Unstoppable.
It's on.
You have been slain.
Surprise! I'm back. It's on.
Shut down.
Bring it on. Who's next?
Has been destroyed.
Ready for battle. Let me at 'em.
Enemy double kill.
Smith, everybody! On and on and on. I said. And it's on and on and on.
No flexibility, no breaks, no payment holidays, and no freedom. Decided.
So I'd be trapped. Okay, great. For 2 years.
Surprise! I'm back.
No thanks. Simple plans, no long contracts. Smarty.
Family meal times. You're only as happy as your fussy.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Some of our favorite stories, though, are some of the things like Dave
An
Chappelle.
enemy has been slain.
I can do what the fuck I want.
Well, not only that, Dave did it in a legendary way. They offer him all this money to do this Comedy Central show in a different way. They want him to change it and tone it down. They want to make it more suitable for advertisers. Too many voices. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Africa.
I'm out.
He just went to Africa.
I'm out.
Just took off and then came back and said, I quit. And then stopped doing stand-up. He was doing, I don't know, he was doing stand-up in his car. He'd show up with a fucking car, just plug a microphone into it, and just start doing stand-up. And people gather around like, what the fuck is happening here? No, he didn't want money. He just show up and show up. He wanted to do a show to show up at a comedy club. No money. Just show up. Do a show and show up.
Great Dave Chappelle story. I'm in Seattle. I think I was in Seattle. Sold out. In a fucking thing I'm doing in Seattle. And we got 2 shows the same night. Do about 30,000. Right? Have a great day. In Seattle. I get word that Dave Chappelle is in Seattle. And Dave Chappelle randomly put up a theater show. He's performing. Tonight? Yeah, he's performing tonight. Call Dave. Dave, are you fucking in Seattle? Yeah. When did you book a show here? I would have fucking came. Dude, I'm here. I'm at the theater. Oh, I didn't even know, man.
Ready for battle.
What you mean? Dave, I'm at the fucking arena. What? All right, I'm gonna see if I can get down there to you. All right, man, yeah, I just put them up. What time do you think you're gonna get here? I don't know. After my show, I'll push the time back, man. Dave, what? Push the time back? What did you put on set? I don't know, man. I just tell him I'll do it and I show up, man. I just call him, tell him I'm gonna push it back, man. I get to the fucking theater. I rush after our show. Dave has a trailer, and there's like a little motor thing in the back.
Surprise! I'm back.
Fucking motor trend like bus, and then there's like a little the things that you pull shit in attached to. I said, what are you doing here? He's like, I don't know, man. We've been going cross country. Bike and ride cross country. So I just, when I need money, I just book a show. And just
now it's my turn.
He's so different.
He's so different, and he's so him. But the freedom.
Yeah.
Dave has a level of freedom. Chris Rock talked about it, you know, his level of freedom. I put myself in this place. You know, I got the corporate relationships and the CEO hat and the companies. So, you know, I can't do certain things because the consequences aren't just for me. It's for the people that are underneath this umbrella. If something were to happen, I have to be responsible. I have to understand that it's not just about me.
Right.
And I'm envious and jealous of Dave's ability to go and be free as a comic in the times where we desperately need to be.
Yes.
We desperately need to be, and Dave can be. And I bow down to him. I called it. I don't give a fuck about these numbers, anything I got. Dave, in my opinion, you're the GOAT. In my opinion, your last special has allowed you to surpass the Richard Pryor. In my opinion, Dave Chappelle, I got to witness do groundbreaking, controversial movement as a comedian in the times where comedy was being frowned upon. Comedians were being held accountable for doing what we thought we would never be ridiculed for. The one person that stood on a pedestal that got the attention that no others can give outside of myself, a Rock, my Seinfeld. He said, in the time where the fucking fire is the hottest, I'm going to do what nobody else would. You gotta fucking applaud him. He stood up for comedy. Whether you want to see that or not, he did that. when it was the most fucking pressure, and when the times of we could cancel you. By the way, which is the stupidest shit that I've ever fucking witnessed in my 40 years of life. The whole idea of I can kill you today with the goddamn click of a button. I can end your life. By the way, this is a real feeling that people have.
Yes.
I'm in control of your life. If I want your life to stop and be over, I'll cancel you.
Yeah.
And that means you can't live no more. This is how ridiculous it is. Think about the meaning of cancel culture. So you're saying that my life is over, I can no longer survive or provide for myself? Cancel. I don't know, figure it out. Dave Chappelle said, fuck all that. Do what you want to do, I'm going to do me. That is epic. That is groundbreaking. That is GOAT-like behavior. So I bow down to Mr. Chappelle.
It's very important. He's one of the most figures in the history.
Absolutely.
Because the fact that he's one of the highest, and also just his story. The fact that he walked away for 10 years and then came back and
Bring it on.
went right to the top. You know,
that is my brother from another mother. I love him.
I love him.
Chris
love that
Rock.
guy.
Chris Rock and me. I'll give you one more. Me and Chris Rock were at the Comedy Cellar. I called Chris. Hey Chris, come down to the cellar, man. I'm working some jokes tonight. See what you think. Okay. Chris comes down. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get up too. I got some shit I'm working on too. So, tell me what you think." Bet. I go on stage. Chris Rock. Get off stage. I'm about to go up. All right, done.
Enemy double kill.
Chris goes up.
Surprise.
Funny. I like it. Chris have a nice conversation going through. I'm about to eat. Dave comes in. What up, Dave? What you doing? I was gonna go up. Oh fuck, man. Chris went up. We gonna come down and watch you. All right. Dave goes on stage. Dave goes up. There's a moment.
It's
40, 45 minutes in. Me and Chris both look at each other, and at the same time, without saying a word, balled up the material that we just worked on. we fucking, without saying it, I ripped the page that I had in my notebook, and Chris just balled up his little fucking.
Who's next?
It was like, he's unbelievable. We came in, crafted, we got some shit that we wanted to fucking work on. Dave just went up there and talked.
It's like he's living like a legend. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to have a legend of a comedian, you would talk about a guy who created the greatest sketch show of all time. I mean, they're only going to 2 seasons. But when you talk about like sketches like Clayton Bigsby, when you talk about the Rick James shit, these are so classic. They're unstoppable. And then he goes away. He vanishes. He's in a farm. He gets Are you doing comedy? Sometimes randomly just shows up at his bar. I was in Denver, right? And this is before his company. I was in Denver and I'm doing stand-up. I get off stage and I open the green room and Dave's there. I go, Dave, what are you doing? And he goes, oh, hey, Joe, I just decided to fly into Denver. I go, you don't have a show scheduled? Nothing. He goes, no, man, I heard you were here. I decided to fly in. I go, do you want to go up? He goes, oh, should I? I go, fuck yeah. Hold on a second. And I run back. Come back. Tell everybody to come back. I go, Dave Chappelle's here. I'm like, what? They all come back, sit down. That's 4 days. Destroys.
I love the best part of that story is, you want to go up? Should I? Dave! Dave, you just took a flight to Denver. Yeah, Dave, why not? I guess.
So then he takes me out. We go out on the town to all these fucking spots that I didn't even know existed in Denver. He knows where all these after hours places are. You go behind an alley, you knock on a door, they open it up.
Yeah.
Everything's velvet lined. There's a small private bar. He is
one of one. He's one of one.
One of one.
This is what the fuck it should be. Like you see, this is us embracing. This is us embracing. We're embracing someone.
Yes.
Embracing God. There's nothing wrong with that, world.
It's important.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with embracing someone that's doing fucking what you can deem as great shit.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to.
You have to. It's part of the thing. You have
It's
to
supposed to.
sing praise, shower praise on people that are doing it the right way.
Yeah.
No one's ever done it better than Dave. He's
No.
doing it the right way.
No.
And even, like I said, even the legendary story, it's like he's like a character in a book. You know what I'm
He said,
saying?
a mountain man.
He's like a mountain man. He goes off to a farm outside of Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
By the way, it tells me, Kev, you gotta come down to the farm. Dave, I don't.
No one has that kind
Dave,
of time.
I don't want to. What do you want me to do down there, Dave? What do you want me to do? You gotta come down, man. It's a good time. We're gonna have a good time, man. It's the barn, fires, music, Dave. It's a farm. You gotta promise me. All right, I'm coming, Dave. I like literally. I can only hope to be remotely close to as creative as he is at that point in my career and find this jello. Like, he's an amazing jello.
He knows who he is, right?
I'm not complimenting.
And no one can tell him any different. He is who he is. I mean, he's unapologetically himself. And he gets it. His part of his brilliance is not just being a brilliant observer and a brilliant orator and a describer of life, but also in being who he is perfectly. Like, he doesn't have any conflict in being who he is. He knows who he is. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it right.
And he's okay with not having.
And when he walks on stage, man, he strolls on that stage like he belongs there.
He's okay with not having.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Ready for battle.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better. Are you ready to give it a try? Installation is simple and free. Visit Grammarly.com today.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
He doesn't give a fuck.
You know Eddie Murphy?
I've met Eddie Murphy. I don't know him very well, but I knew his brother Charlie very well.
Yes, Eddie. We had a dinner one night, and it was Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, me, Chris Rock, Chris Tucker.
Holy shit.
And Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and Usher came. Right? So we're at this dinner, and me and Chris was like, yo, we should put a dinner together and we all just come out, because me and Chris love to fucking just hear Eddie go. Like, Eddie is pound for pound the funniest person you can ever be around. Like, effortlessly, not trying, just in store. This dinner goes down to history. Conversation, and you got to see comments of one another. You got to see us appreciate each other. Like everybody talked, and this wasn't a one-up story. Each other. This was a conversation, but you saw why the goats were the goats.
Yes. You
saw why the goats were the goats. You clearly saw that I was young in class, and I'm the guy that's coming up in the rear, and I'm like, I'm happy to be there. And
You
I'm
must
like,
be ecstatic to be
man,
there.
I'm fucking smiling. Ear to
Look at
ear,
that
man.
picture. There's a picture
Yeah,
of it.
that's it right there.
Holy shit.
I'm smiling ear to
Wow.
ear.
Damn, Jamie. Skills.
I'm smiling ear to fucking ear, and I remember there was a moment where we were talking, and Eddie would say something, and then Chris was like, come on, man, you know damn well, Eddie, anybody doing that? And then you would fucking hear Dave, shut up, damn it, Chris, with you, and Rock, and then I'm just there quiet. I'm just fucking quiet.
Wow.
And then I would have moments where I would tune in, but literally, you saw why the goats were the goats.
Wow.
I'm telling you, one of the most epic dinners. I have this picture framed in my house.
That's amazing. That's an
framed,
amazing picture.
framed in my fucking house.
God, I
man.
hope Eddie comes back. I know he's been talking about it.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
I've ate some weird stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd buy
I don't
it.
investigate everything I eat.
No, never.
Dave Chappelle gave me some edibles the other day. I don't know
That's
where
Dave
the fuck they
Chappelle,
came
though.
from.
If
They
he's
were in a
eating it, I'm
bag.
eating it, bro.
They were in a bag.
He probably made it himself.
I'm pretty sure he ate mushrooms from a fan the other day.
That's so gangster.
Just watch some stuff. Went in. No, I'll be going to bed soon. Well, shitty fucking work Sunday. Oh,